I'm surprised.
Good surprise, like you just stepped in something and oh my God, it's $100 bill, or bad surprise, like you just stepped in something and it's dog shit.
I'm not sure yet. Surprised like I stepped in something, but I haven't looked at the bottom of my shoe yet to see what it is. So what is this, like a video chat booty call?
What? Ew, no, gross. Maybe another time. No, what I'm doing is I'm using the fact that we're all stuck at home on lockdown to reach out to people to apologize. Kind of like in those 12-step programs, how they have the making amends step, except that I would never have the focus and follow through to do 12 steps of anything. So this is just more like a one-step program. It's only the making amends step.
What's the program called?
I don't know, Bitches Anonymous? Except it's anonymous, so you can't tell anyone I'm a bitch. Well, a recovering bitch. The point is, I'm sorry.
For what?
I was a horrible girlfriend.
I wouldn't say that.
I wasn't horrible.
You weren't a girlfriend.
What? We were together for like over a month.
Yeah, a month of screwing and screwing around. There wasn't anything the least bit serious about it or the least bit girl-friendly about you.
I've never had a relationship that's lasted more than a month or two. When the topic of past relationships comes up, I count you.
Sounds like if you want to start being honest, you should start by saying you never had a relationship.
No, it's just making amends. There's nothing about honesty in Bitches Anonymous. How wasn't I girlfriendly?
You didn't give a fuck about me. You never once expressed an interest in what I was thinking or what I was feeling or what I wanted. And, you just wanted to have fun. And I thought, hey, what the hell? She's hot. She's fun. I could have fun for a little while.
I thought I was your girlfriend. I thought that I did something, and that's why we broke up.
No, you did nothing. Pretty much, literally nothing.
Huh. Well, I'm sorry that I did nothing.
Just no need to apologize. You are who you are. It was what it was.
Well, that doesn't help me at all.
You'd rather have something to apologize for?
I'd rather have something that I can learn from. I'm trying to understand why I've always sucked at relationships.
I thought you were trying to make amends.
Okay, well then I guess I have to make amends for leading you astray about that. Listen, you were a great guy. Why didn't we have something more?
I guess we'll never know. Yep, who is that standing behind you?
Who are you talking to?
Hi, I'm Steve.
Steve. Your ex-boyfriend, Steve? Your ex-boyfriend.
You told him I was your ex-boyfriend.
You were opening up about past relationships.
And we have one little fight and you go running to your ex.
Well, not exactly running.
Well, I think Skyping counts as stay-at-home running.
Okay, well apparently he was never even my boyfriend, so he's not my ex, so you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, what happened with us was nothing. It was a fling, really.
And that's why you just asked him why you didn't have more.
Oh, okay, so now I'm not allowed to have regrets about my past.
No, none of those regrets are spawned from disappointment with your present.
This is good. I like the way you two are communicating.
Hey, Steve. Hi, this is none of your business.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was about me.
No, it's in regards to you. It's not about you.
He loves correcting language usage.
All I'm saying was that last night, calling me an asshole is not helpful when you're trying to tell me I'm being too controlling. If these fights are going to be productive,
Productive? Oh my God, it's a fucking fight, not a board meeting.
Okay, you know what? Fuck this. You are driving me crazy, and I cannot stay in this tiny little apartment with you until the end of the pandemic, or really until the end of today. I'm going to go back to my place. How was that? Was that fighty enough for you?
Dylan?
So I should just log off now, or?
That was Dylan. I thought he was my boyfriend, but apparently I don't know the correct usage of that word either.
How do you get a new boyfriend during a pandemic?
We met standing 6 feet apart at the grocery, our eyes locked across the produce, what was left of it, and it was just one of those moments. He said, if these were normal times, I'd find some excuse to walk over there and talk to you, maybe ask you if you thought one of these melons was ripe, and then wind up with a melon that I never actually wanted in the first place. But he had to say it really loud because we were standing 6 feet apart, so everyone in the grocery store turned and started staring at him, and he got really self-conscious and his face turned bright red, what I could see of it above the mask, and I thought that was kind of adorable. So I wrote my number on a melon and I tossed it to him.
And now he's in your apartment.
Well, not now, but 3 minutes ago, yeah.
I can't imagine trying to start a relationship right now in the midst of all this.
Yeah, well, I've always found relationships scary and confusing. So since my baseline is fear and confusion these days anyway, it's actually kind of the ideal time.
As long as one fear distracts you from the other instead of piling on top of it. So, you gonna go after him?
It would seem not.
Oh, it's you. I thought it was someone else.
Okay, wait, don't hang up. I'm doing this thing. I'm using the current stay-at-home crisis as a chance to make amends, to say, I'm sorry. So, I'm sorry, I wasn't a good girlfriend.
You weren't a girlfriend at all. You were either bored with guys or bored with your life and looking at the cool cred cachet of going lesbian, and you totally used me without giving a single thought to me as an actual person with actual feelings, and fuck you.
Hey, okay, so I've been doing this thing for a little while now, and I guess you're new to it, so maybe you don't understand how it works. But the idea is that I apologize and you forgive, and it's all very cathartic and redemptive, and then we all end up feeling better, which, I mean, hey, who couldn't use a little feeling better these days?
What makes you think that I would ever forgive you for anything?
You mean because lesbians tend to hold grudges?
No, that's a stereotype, and it's offensive.
Well, then don't feed into it by holding a grudge.
Shut up! What makes you think that I would ever, in a million years, even if we were the last two people left standing after this pandemic ends, want to talk to you?
Well, I just called you 3 times and you picked up all 3 times, so.
I'm bored at home alone. Don't take it to mean anything.
Look, Zoe, I wasn't nice to you, and I really am sorry. I think you'll find that forgiving me will make you feel better.
Maybe. It'll also make you feel better. And that's a price I'm not sure I'm willing to pay.
Why? I mean, we were together for less than a month. It was years ago. Can it really be that big of a deal?
I was in love with you. You fucking broke my heart.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Of course you didn't. You didn't know anything was the problem, wasn't it?
Look, I really am trying to be better, Zoe, to use this whole craziness that we're all in to be better. I'm trying to learn sign language online. I'm looking at various charities to give to and making mental note of them in case I ever have enough money to do things like give to charities. How do I be a better girlfriend?
What do you mean?
I kind of started seeing someone in the midst of all this, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
So this isn't about wanting to apologize at all. It's about wanting relationship advice. It's still all about you. You're unbelievable.
So you're saying that in order for this relationship to be more successful, I should make it less all about me?
No. Well, yes, obviously. But no, I'm not trying to give you advice. I'm trying to tell you that you're being insensitive with my feelings again, and it's starting to piss me off.
Oh, fuck. I'm doing that. I'm sorry.
You were the sun, Jennifer. The sun in the sky, not someone's male child's son the sun that everyone revolved around. And the thought that you picked me, that I was the one who was to have the special she's the one relationship with, it was intoxicating and thrilling. And then you just kind of ignored me like I didn't mean shit.
I've never had that special she's the one relationship with anyone.
What's wrong with you? Are you too afraid? Or too selfish?
Both excellent theories. The point is, it wasn't you. I just didn't know how.
Well, that makes it a little better, I guess.
Dylan, you came back.
Hi. What are you talking to now?
Oh, this is Zoe.
So you're just contacting all of your exes? What the fuck?
Wait, she told you I was an ex?
Yeah, that's not the point. What are you doing?
Wait, like, I'm so cool, I once dated another woman, or like this is someone who actually mattered to me?
Both, I guess. Why are you calling your exes?
But I mattered to you?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, of course you matter to me. I don't think I'd be calling you if you didn't matter to me. I'm trying to be a better person, but not so good that I'm like contacting every rando I've ever encountered. I have limits.
So how many exes have you called?
Yes, good question.
Just you and one other.
Wow. Okay then. I forgive you.
Thanks.
Don't make too much of it. I'm mainly just trying not to feed into the grudge holding stereotype.
Well, so this is great. You can just call me in 3 years and ask me to forgive you, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. He keeps doing that.
So are you not going after him because you're too afraid or too selfish?
Both excellent theories.
Hi again.
Hey, you're a therapist, right? I think I need relationship help.
I'm a physical therapist.
God, I really don't pay attention to other people. Why can't I open up and let other people in? I keep trying to think, was there some past trauma, or remember that time I got hurt so deeply I decided I could never trust anyone again, but none of those things have happened. So is it possible that I'm just wired this way?
You did hear me say physical therapist.
He stormed out of here twice, clearly wanting me to run after him. Why didn't I run after him?
Well, if it's because of hip or joint pain, I can give you a few exercises to try. Or you can chase after him the third time and see what happens.
Really? Again?
I think she reached out to me because she cares about you and she needed help.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. I think that's one of the problems.
Well, what do you want to be doing?
I don't know. I think that's the other problem.
This is good. Talk it through.
Oh, right. She said you're a therapist or something?
Sure, yeah.
What do you want to be doing?
When I saw you at the grocery store, I thought she has the prettiest eyes. And not just pretty, but there was a spark, or a spirit, something behind them. And of course, your eyes were all I could see of your face above your mask. So imagine my relief when I saw that you were just as lovely from the nose down.
Yeah. What if I look like that?
Oh my.
Oh wait, can I see? I can't quite see from this angle.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I liked your eyes too.
This has to be the craziest time possible to be starting a relationship. And everyone is so stressed out. we can't go anywhere to actually go on a date, so we're stuck in this apartment driving each other nuts.
Or it's the best time possible. I feel a real need to connect or something. Maybe I'm just lonely and bored. Or maybe there's something about the situation that
Say it. Jennifer, you're onto something. Don't stop now.
it's shown me how empty my life is. Empty of meaning, empty of people, empty of the meaning derived from people. I think I'm ready for that now. And yet, what if I put myself out there for the first time ever, really, and it just blows up in my face?
Yeah, it might.
Why do you keep running out of here?
Because you're driving me fucking crazy.
Well, why do you keep coming back?
My parents died a couple years ago.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Of course not. We don't talk about things.
I lost my mom a few years ago, and God, it really messed me up.
I'm sorry. I didn't know either.
No, of course not. We don't talk about these things.
My parents died in a car crash, so out of the blue, but they had just a great marriage, 38 years. And my whole life, I thought, that's what I want to have. I mean, I'm sure they were miserable sometimes and had horrible arguments, and I'm idealizing them, but whatever happened, they always had each other, and that's what I want, especially during these crazy times. I want someone to always have.
That's really beautiful.
And you think that I'm someone to always have?
I'm drawn to you. I can't help it. That's why I keep coming back to answer your question from before. And I've never had self-destructive tendencies, so that might mean something that I keep coming back.
Maybe you're developing self-destructive tendencies.
Yeah, maybe. Only one way to find out.
No one's ever thought of me as someone to always have before.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is probably the most romantic thing I've ever witnessed that wasn't in a cheesy rom-com or TV reality dating show.
You're really good at this, Steve. Thank you.
Thanks. You have excellent posture.
Bye, Steve. Oh God, wait, you gotta wash your hands.
Oh, hey, sweetie, how you doing?
Hey, Dad, I'm great. I want you to meet someone. This is my new boyfriend, Dylan.
Hi, Mr. Jackson. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, Dylan. Nice to meet you, too. Jennifer, I get parental here about how a new boyfriend doesn't exactly fit in with social distancing, but I guess it's too late for that, isn't it?
Yeah, we tried dating from 6 feet apart, which had its tantric appeal.
Yeah, I don't need to hear this. Just know that this is the one boyfriend you get for the pandemic. If it doesn't work out between you two, wait until it's over to find someone else.
Well, I guess we'll just have to make sure our relationship outlasts the pandemic.
Yeah, I'm not going to be mushy in front of your father.
Thank you. Hey, this is a first. You never introduced me to a boyfriend before.
It's possible I never actually had one before. I must be lonely or growing.
Or finally feeling good enough about yourself to feel worthy of being loved.
Remember how I used to love it when you'd psychoanalyze me?
Remember how I used to love it when you get all sarcastic with me?
Hey, where's your wife? Is she there?
No. Didn't I tell you she's a nurse? Yeah, she's out of the house for like 12 hours a day. I don't think we could have gotten through this otherwise. I mean, can you imagine being stuck in a tiny apartment with one person 24/7? That is a neighborhood of hell I don't want to live in.